go again. So I was just trying to do a stream of Walking Dead No Man's Land, going for the distance, doing the whole thing from start to finish. Just come back in after changing the title of this video because it was incorrect. And I was just going to explain what we are doing and how we are doing it and all that kind of stuff. First things first, please do excuse me if my voice sounds just a little bit funny. My tongue's just a little bit swollen. I think it had a cut on it. Yeah, so please feel free to laugh, make fun, whatever. I will still keep talking, but yeah, if it sounds a little bit weird, that's why. Now, show of force, wipe out the enemy. Now, what are we doing here? So, lots of people ask for advice on distance. First thing I would say is this. So, you saw my character selection there, you saw that I had some characters that I had been using. They had the charge points. I've now selected some other characters, some of the best, you know, Sasha, Yumiko, Rosita. Characters that I might want to use later on. And what I'm doing is, in these early stages, I'm getting them charged up. You want as many characters fully charged as possible as you go into the later stages. You don't just want to use your best team throughout, because it's very easy for them to get injured during the run on the distance. It can just happen. You can be halfway through, everything's going great guns, all of a sudden you just get jumped, and there you go, your best character is taken out before you even get to the end, and you're left facing the final stages with a sub-optimal team. So what you're going to do is you're going to boost your best characters at the start, and then you're going to leave them on the sidelines, and you're going to start bringing them out as you get further into the game. Throughout most of the game, you're going to sort of have a B team, not useless characters, but not your best, and you're going to use them so you can reasonably do the missions that you're faced with, but if you happen to lose them part of the way through, it doesn't matter. If you were to just use, say, Sasha, Yumiko, Mercer, and just some tragedy just happens to befall them, you know, midway through, you are screwed because you don't have your best people available on the toughest missions. Just use the guys who it doesn't really matter if they get taken out. As we are so early in, yes, the walkers are level 28, that could be considered tough, but for my team, it's not until we're about halfway through that we have to worry about, you know, our guys really getting hurt. The early stages are a chance to get those charge points that you need for the later missions. We've got a double XP event on right now. That means it is a great opportunity to do all of this. There's loads and loads of killing to be done during the distance. If you want to grind, it is a good way to do it, and to make some progress. You get very good you get very good rewards from the distance, and of course when there's seasonal events on, you want to do distance, you want to put the distance reward booster on so that you get those seasonal event tokens. Obviously not seasonal event right now, but still you want to do the distance because you get badge components, character tokens, XP, reroll tokens, all of that, all great stuff. Check your daily challenges, make sure that what you're doing is going to help with that as well. Come on then, Quinn. This week's star hero, not a character that I have used much. His skill seems similar to Wick's old skill, causing significant damage if you attack walkers who are near another character. So, interesting stuff. Rick, good one to have boosted up for this. Getting a mission and it says, hey, take out tough walkers. Having a supercharged Rick is a good idea. You can really get ahead in those kinds of missions. Right now, again, I'll reiterate, it's all about getting them charge points. Is there another free man around? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Okay, green bar opens, that means we've got everybody. You can see that Ezekiel and Rick could still do with getting a little bit of killing in, get the charge points up. So let's do that. Having Michonne's cat, really flipping helpful, because of course you get a charge point, at least a charge point for the person that you are using every time that you use it, as well as it levels up, chance to get charge points for everyone else too. You also have characters like Outlaw Negan, Connie. You can get charge points and don't even have to do anything. She's great for making sure that your characters are fully charged as you go into the later missions. Hey Io. Yeah, I know. What happened then? Obviously, Io is joining us because we're streaming, and she always does that. Hey. Who else do we want? Glenn, Daryl, Beth. Go on then, just in case, we'll bring a Beth along. One of my favourite characters from the show. Again, the purpose of all of this is to charge up characters, so that if you rely on them later, they at least join with charge points. Yeah, I tend to use Alpha quite a lot. Go on then, we're going to use the Blaze Guard because it's fun. Oh, no. Can you see what we've done there? Can you see the mistake that we made? Picking the Blaze Guard. Doesn't have charge points. So, Alpha is not going to be picking up any charge points this round. Bit of a mistake. Still, at least I've made it so you don't have to. Rizzy is such a badass. So yeah, always make sure, I guess, that your weapon can actually develop charge points for you. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless, isn't it? We've got double XP on the kills, but I'm not going to languish, I'm not going to hang around just because... well, I don't want to spend forever on this. What you could do is you could kill up to 100 walkers to get the XP from them, and then it goes down to only giving you 1 point of XP. You could always make sure that maybe Maggie is your leader, so that you get an extra XP from her leadership ability. Glenn, if you need supplies, obviously, because that's what his leadership ability is all about. Yeah, and you could stay, you could farm, but I'm making a video here, so I kind of want to get through this without too much dilly-dallying. Got humans again, yay. Oh, T-Dog, you can't reach him, huh? Hey, Andrew. Bye, Andrew. Now, we've just got to hope that there's some other... Nope. Nobody else popping up. I guess Aaron leaves with some charge points. Nobody else does. Okie dokie. let's make sure one of our best characters, Negan, let's not neglect him. Make sure he's charged. He should help Alpha and T-Dog there get some charge points as well. Herschel can be handy. Let's do Alpha first. Come on, T-Dog. Sure. Not too concerned about the loadout at the moment. We should be able to quite easily kill what we come across. It won't be too long before we start having to think like, what weapons, what characters are we actually going to use here? Negan fully charged. Yeah, definitely we were never going to have too much of a problem getting full charge points on this mission. Oh, that takes a little bit of a knock there. Get out of here. Won't be too long before we actually have to really think about who we're using. At the moment, I think we're still in get survivors charged up territory, but soon we're going to actually have to think about let's field an effective squad so that we don't get wiped out. We are 7 missions in. Gotta kill all walkers mission here, that's pretty good. Yeah, Michonne, you can actually be pretty useful. I think that she's great with the sex god. Come on, Edward. Get stuck in. Oh, yes, definitely. And, Shane the man. Yeah, come on. Let's not give him the Blaze Guard. Let's just give him that. That's fine. Let's get to it. Go for low-hanging fruit first with Michonne. She's broadly safe, but we don't want to just put her in harm's way for the sake of it. So again, these walkers at this level, not a huge threat, but we still don't want to get too cocky. Edward needs a charge point. Let's get him one. Obviously, if we were to leave this and somebody wasn't fully charged, then, well, you know, we'd have to have another mission to get them charged. We kill all walkers. As soon as the walker's killed, you exit, and you don't have a chance to get more charge points. Now, do we have pretty much everyone that we want charged? I mean, we probably do. Oh, Hilltop McGaggy. Sorry, old Simpsons reference. That's why I called her McGaggy. Somebody did pull me up for it before. It's like, yeah, that's why. Ah, now. Now this is something. Okay, she does still retain her charge points. That's pretty good. Herschel, bless you. You can be pretty helpful. Let's make sure that you, sir, are charged. And Hilltop, Nagagi. And then after this, we'll start using a decent team. Maybe not Sasha, Yumiko, Mercer. You know, not the best of the best, but a good team that we can probably get through this without, you know, losing anyone. Because it's a self-imposed challenge, but I always like to complete the distance without losing anybody. Doesn't always happen, but it makes for a nice goal to go for. It doesn't affect your rewards or anything, whether everybody gets through or just one person. But I mean, for the purposes of the videos and stuff, adding a little bit of drama, stuff like that, that's what I'm always shooting for. I'm always aiming to get through with everybody intact and breathing. Shane, not the greatest character, but he is fun when that kind of stuff happens. I think the last distance we did, we used him and we gave him the Blaze Guard. He just causes absolute carnage when that is how he's equipped. A few more exploding heads, boom, and we're out there. So again, not hanging around, still getting some good results because we've got the double XP for kills event on. Great time to do distance, great time to do last stand. It will end by the time that the weekly challenge is up. You know what? She's just too much fun to not use. Especially with this, I think it's a great weapon for her. We will also bring... Rickety Rick. Take that. Yeah, we want primed. We definitely want primed. We want to be able to move as well though, so take that armor. And then who else are we going to bring? Let's bring Mincest. Oh, we've got a bit better armor here. Oh, it's the same. Yeah. I think we've got a great team. We might be able to do the whole run with this, with these guys. Connie leading Rick and Princess, all good characters. But obviously, if somebody does get injured, well, I don't want it to happen. I wouldn't want somebody to get injured, but if they do, it's not the end of the world. We still have some amazing characters who will be available. Although I will confess, Connie is S tier. She is absolutely one of the best. Princess and Rick, A tier, definitely, but not the best of the best. And of course, if we have Connie, we can do this. Cuddle up, get full charge points, and go into the next mission fully loaded. Where are we? We're about halfway through, aren't we? 10 out of 21. Got some raiders. I would like to have a little something that will set them on fire if needs be. Okay, he is crippled. I can't remember. He is a ranged character though, so we need to. He ain't moving anywhere. He can still get us though, can't he? I'm concerned about Frederick there. Yeah, we got him. Go to exit. Right, there's probably going to be walkers coming out, or they might just appear at the end of the turn. No. Yeah. Yeah, so they're going to keep pouring out, and we've got a threat counter. Going to have plenty of walkers to deal with. I think we've got the tools to handle it. Try and get some kills with Rick, get his inspiration up. Of course, Princess wants to be attacking targets that are status affected, so targets maybe that are on fire or crippled, whatever. She has a chance to get charge points if she does that. There you go, quick rearguard action, and we are out of there. Only 8 walkers killed, but then the mission was to kill the Freeman and just get out of there. Not just stand there mowing down walkers till the sun comes up. Can't guarantee that I won't attract attention. I might attract some attention. It would be nice if the mission descriptions were a little bit more precise, like they are in Guild War, where you pretty much know exactly what you're dealing with when you go in. Yeah, let's just cut down whatever's in front of us. I think that maybe what we do is go here just so that we're fully charged again. And then we're ready to move forward. We don't want to dilly-dally, we want to move forward as quickly as we can, because walkers are going to start appearing from those twitching corpse piles, but at the same time we want to make sure that we are charged, our damage is boosted, we're just ready to advance. Make it as risk-free as we can, reasonably. We're trying to make sure that each turn we're cuddled up together so that we get the benefit of Connie's leadership ability. Magic. 23 minutes down. How far in are we? We're over halfway. Are we 2/3? What are we looking at here? Okay, 12 out of 21. Kill 20 walkers, try not to get surrounded. Okay, I think that what we will do is we will switch to the Decimator for Princess. The rest of this we will keep the same. We've got a goo. Got to be careful with that. When we shoot a goo to death, it can explode. Kill 20 walkers. We are going to want to make progress to the other side of the map. Try and do that as soon as. But again, we want to be all cuddled up, if at all possible. That slows us down a little bit, but it is worth doing just for the damage and the charge benefits that we get from Connie's leadership trait. Okay, kill 13 walkers. We are on the side of the map that we kind of want to be on. We can do this. We're cuddling up, we're getting charge points, we're getting that damage boost. Not too concerned. Maybe what I do want to do is just spread out a little bit so we've got a bit better view of what's going on at the bottom of the screen as well as the top, so that we know what's either side of that shack there. We don't have to be shy about using our charge points. All those icons that Rick has. That's tracking his inspiration and how much of a boost he is getting from Oconi there. Maybe these guys are going to get closer. Oh no, they're not. There's crap out of them. One more for good luck, and then we're gone. Oh, I've really got to upgrade the survival pass. I definitely think it's worth doing that. I think it's good value. I don't think that the items that we're getting from the survival pass are fantastic this time, but you're still getting all the gold, the radios, all that stuff. All good stuff. So it is still worth it. At the moment we're just getting the silver tokens, but yeah, I want to upgrade it to gold. Hi Mitchell. How are you diddling? Let's stay here. Yes, I was going to say, I fully expect there to be some other bad guys coming in. Let's give him a treat, let's give him a cookie. Victor, a bruiser, is going to be a little bit tougher to deal with, obviously, but not that tough. Get Rick's charge points back, and let's just simply get the heck out of here. The walkers don't even appear before we are gone. We're a dot in the distance. Oh, right, okay. We are near the end. Not much to go. More raiders. Okay, we are equipped for this. Come on, fellow humans, what do you have for us? Hello, Randall. Gonna stun him. Gonna go here. Looks like we've got. Looks like we can see some others. We made a bit of a movement mistake-ish. It's hard for us all to cuddle up together. So obviously, Princess wasn't charged. Good job that the Decimator that I have stuns enemies for 2 turns. It makes a difference. Okay, let's take this slow and steady. We'll make our way out. We will cuddle up. We'll just make sure there's no chance whatsoever of anything just jumping out at us. Last 6. Sasha tokens, very welcome. Now, if you're on YouTube, I'm going to do what I normally do, which is to put the last 6 missions up in 2 parts. You know, so it's the distance part 1 and part 2. But what we have been doing is a complete Twitch stream where I've gone right from the start to the end. I'll put that up as well. But if you're just joining us for The Walking Dead No Man's Land The Distance on Nightmare Part 1, hi. You haven't lost anyone yet. It's been a fun run. and we're just going to continue with what we've been doing. This is a fun little team. I was explaining how we're not using the absolute best of the best. Although arguably Connie is one of the best of the best. It's a tough one between Connie and Outlaw Negan, quite frankly, who is the better scout. Both of them just magnificent heroes in their own right. Kill 8 walkers. Now, what I'm thinking is that bad guy's going to start pouring out yeah, I can do that. We've got tactical so we can still move, so we can get out of range of Mr. Spiky there, but have we put Princess in a potentially bad position? She's sort of on the wrong side of the map. Yeah, we kind of maybe have made a bit of a boo-boo here. How are we going to get ourselves out of this one? Because Princess is kind of trapped there. I definitely made a mistake. It would be so lovely if Rick had the Blizzard pistol. Doesn't though. You're going to have to be crippled. Okay. That puts Princess out of range of him. And the answer is we cheat. I hate using tools on distance or anything other than Guild Wars, but I also hate losing people in distance. She's already moved, hasn't she? We're going to have to just stay here. I'm worried that somebody might get got. We're doing this a little bit. It's a bit of a janky run through. It really is, I would have to say. Go here. Oh hey, Juliet, Gemma. How am I doing? I'm doing fantastic, except I've got a cut on my tongue or something. If my voice sounds a little bit funny during this run through, that's what it is. But I'm having a fantastic run through here on distance. He says just as a walker starts chewing on Princess's face. That's not fantastic. So I forget fantastic. Can we go here and be safe? How are you doing? You well? Oh, and of course, just welcome to the stream as well. Kind of keen to get a bit of a presence for The Walking Dead No Man's Land on Twitch, so the more people watch, the better. Okay, I'm not farming. I just want to make sure that Connie and Rick are fully charged before we go into the next one. I'm not going to be using Princess because she's already down to the red, and we have plenty of other choices, plenty of other characters that we can bring along. Bit of a rough one, that one. This whole run so far has been smooth. That's the first time that we've actually had a bit of a, bit of a moment. Aaron and Rick kind of feel like they're good buddies. Cool game. Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. This is a game that I've been playing for absolutely years. Really enjoyed it. Would highly recommend it. You know, it's a mobile game, but it's just deep. It looks good. It feels authentic to the show. It's got some deep strategy and planning and stuff, but it's not, you know, overly confusing or anything like that. It's just good. Okay, let's move Rick here. Get that thing zapped. Connie, okay, you just stay there. Keep everyone together. They get fully charged again. Go on then, Connie. Show them how it's done. Connie with the Commonwealth rifle means you can have ranged attacks with scout power behind them. Very impressive stuff. I think that's a slight animation glitch. I think that the character is just supposed to jab the target with the bayonet as opposed to, you know, shooting them first and then stabbing them. My instinct is that's just a slight graphical glitch. It's not a problem. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect anything. It's just. Would I suggest this game? Yeah, actually. The overall vibe of this game. So for one thing, it's a mobile game, but it's PvE. You're not. It's not a game where you're just grinding resources and then you get so far and then some enemy from across the globe who's no-lifing it destroys you and you get sent back to the Stone Age. It's you versus the game, or you and your guild versus the game and other guilds. There's no direct PvP, so it's not play to win or anything like that. A lot of these games, they pit you directly against other people, precisely just so that you have to, you know, buy the tip-top gear to, you know, to be the best, to beat the best, all that kind of thing. This is a completely different type of game, so I definitely like that aspect of it. It's authentic. It's still being developed because they have the rights to the Daryl Dixon spin-off and Dead City, so it's going to be supported for, well, I mean, for as long as you need it to be supported. It's pretty clear how to play it. It starts off with a tutorial. Everything's not unlocked right from the start. You just unlock things as you go along, and that's very, very good. Yeah, I've been playing it for 6 or 7 years, and I still enjoy it. I still think it is an absolutely fantastic game. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. If you wanted to play it, if you wanted to try it, maybe you're a fan of The Walking Dead, maybe you just like these types of games, I was just giving it a go. And if you've got any questions, ask me, because I've been playing it for a long time. I do know a lot about this game, I will say that, and I'll help you. Hope we get started. What we're doing right now is sort of a continuous game mode called Distance. We're completing objectives. It gets progressively harder. The missions get tougher, and any death or damage is persistent. So we'll try and get through with this little team, and it looks like we have so far. You are very welcome. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, that will be the end of the first part of the Distance, and we'll go straight into the second. If if you're watching the stream or the full length video, well, what are we waiting for? Kill 20 walkers, try not to get surrounded. Yeah, the graphics are pretty smart on this game. They really are. It's a good looking game. It feels authentic as well. Everything looks kind of like it should. It's a lot of fun. It's a good game. Obviously, if you're watching and you don't play, then everything that's happening might be just a little bit confusing, but hopefully you can get the gist. I'm picking my targets, I'm choosing how to attack in a way that is going to sort of complete the objective. In this case, we've got to kill some walkers and we've got to get through to the end. Now what I am doing here is I'm going to try and press forward as best and as quickly as I can, because more walkers are going to be attacking us every single turn. I'm using things like, you can see that Rosita attacked there. Now normally you wouldn't be able to move after you've attacked, except in some specific situations. Her ability though, if you attack multiple enemies, she can then move again. Connie is doing something which is increasing our damage output. We're also getting charge attacks. I mean, most people are familiar with what a basic charge attack is in a video game. It's the same thing in this as it is in everything else, basically. But by cuddling up and being next to each other, when we end the turn, we get those charge points. That's going to mean that we can do some special things with our weapons, like this. So Rosita's firing a great big grenade launcher called the Decimator, and that has a huge blast, causes lots and lots of damage, stuns the targets as well. And right now we've got to open this door. We've got to kill a set amount of walkers as well. We've got to open this door and get the heck out of it. Oh, I'm really glad. I'm really glad, Juliax, that you're going to give it a try. I've got a YouTube channel, and obviously I'm starting to put stuff on Twitch about this game. So anything that you wanted to know, if you want to join the guild or anything, you know, my guild, that's an option that comes available after you've been playing for a little bit. I'm actually looking, almost forgot to mention, I'm actively looking for guild members for Dead Reckoning, my Walking Dead No Man's Land guild. So if anybody is out there who would like to get stuck in with that, please do let me know and I'll send you a link. What we look for is active players. We do the hardest missions in Guild Wars. You don't have to do Guild Wars as part of my guild, but I think it's the best game mode that's out there. Do the hardest missions, so you've got to be able to at least contribute to that. If you can't do the hardest missions, then take the survivor battles or just help out wherever you can. You've got to be active, you've got to get some stars in the weekly challenge, but we're not too forceful about that. It's an active guild, not a hardcore guild. So if you're interested in joining mine, do please let me know. If, like Juliax, you're brand new to the game, or even if you've been playing it for a while and maybe there's still some things that you don't understand or don't know, just get in touch. I really like to help people with this game. I really think it's a good one to get into. So let's stun stuff. We are going to ignite this tank, this big scary walker. Up here we're going to put him on fire. As soon as he starts burning, he doesn't seem to want to burn, does he? Oh well, we'll get him. Just wondering, which other games do you play? Do you like to play the same kinds of games? I mean, at the moment I've just gone into COD Modern Warfare 3. Really enjoying, for example, the zombies mode. and sort of trying to get good at the the classic sort of multiplayer. Although, my gosh, there's some good players on there, and I keep getting killed instantly. What else do I play? So COD Modern Warfare, COD Mobile as well is actually surprisingly good. Things like Aliens, Fireteam Elite. That's still a bit of a classic as well. What else do I play? I mean, those are sort of the big ones at the moment. I'm looking forward to Baldur's Gate coming out on Xbox. Part of that is because my wife and I can play that together. We often game together. It's a hobby, and role-playing games are always absolutely amazing. I mean, Fallout, I still play a little bit of Elite, I guess, that sort of space trading combat game, things like that. For the most part, though, the Walking Dead No Man's Land is the first game that I started doing videos for. I wasn't expecting to make that sort of like a hobby or anything, but people seem to enjoy the videos, seem to help people get into the game or learn a little bit about the game, and I absolutely love doing it. I've only just started streaming it, but I'm having a lot of fun with that as well. Okay, Rosie, this is the last mission, so let's use our absolute A-team. We're going to use Mr. Mercer. Such an incredible character in the game, such a great character in the TV series as well. Just absolutely great. Yumiko in her lawyer's outfit. We could have her in a civvies. I like her in her lawyer outfit, that's just great. Love the fact that she's wearing high heels as she goes to battle. Such a bad idea in a zombie apocalypse, but bless her. And Connie is remaining the leader. And this will be the first time that I've done a full stream of Walking Dead No Man's Land The Distance on Nightmare. And it's been an absolute joy. We're not out of the woods yet. Now Mercer, put very simply, can hit really incredibly hard, especially if you do a few little things to boost his attack, like I just did there. Yumiko makes it so that everybody fires at the same target, essentially, if they are in range and have line of sight. Okay, these guys are getting a little close. These spiky walkers are a particularly dangerous variety of walker, but we got them. See that bar at the bottom? That's the threat counter. As soon as that ticks to 0, a whole mess of walkers are going to come in and make our lives miserable. So ideally, we're going to get closer to the end of the to the escape point before that happens. As it is, though, I think we're out of here. We get to the green strip, and we are done. First full-length stream on Twitch, and we got out nice and smoothly. Princess got dinged up a little bit. Sorry, Princess, you're still one of my favourite characters, but nobody has been killed, nobody was ripped limb from limb, everyone is still breathing, no one is rotten. Survivors left 57, mission progress 21 out of 21, it was on Nightmare. We did it, guys, we did it. And yeah, if you watch this on Twitch or you're watching the full thing on YouTube, please do let me know. I'm going to take a break and get a cup of tea. As ever, thank you very much for watching.